Greetings to you this day. This is Michelle Strickland, and I'm coming to you today with the weekly PSA lesson. It's PSA number 5, and it's dealing with emotional regulation. Today I want to talk to you about a skill that holds immense power in shaping our lives for the better. Emotional regulation. Emotional regulation is the ability to manage and control our emotions in a healthy and constructive manner. It's about being aware of what we're feeling, understanding why we're feeling it, and then choosing how to respond in a way that aligns with our values and our goals. In our fast-paced world where stressors abound and emotions can run high, mastering emotional regulation is crucial for our well-being and our success. But how do we do it? I'm going to give you some key strategies to positively apply this concept to your everyday life. Firstly, self-awareness is key. Take the time to check in with yourself regularly. Notice how you're feeling and why. Are you anxious about a looming deadline? Frustrated by a disagreement with a friend? Understanding the root cause of our emotions helps us respond appropriately. Next, practice mindfulness. Mindfulness techniques can be things like deep breathing, meditation, or simply focusing on the present moment. This can help calm our minds and create space between our emotions and our reactions. This pause allows us to choose how we want to respond rather than reacting impulsively. And that's something that I've learned how to do, because I had high stress positions and it got to me. But once I learned how to distinguish what was my energy and what wasn't my energy, I was able to regulate how calm I would be and how I'd be able to handle it. Another crucial aspect of emotional regulation is perspective taking. Try to see things from a different viewpoints, especially in challenging situations. Empathy and understanding can diffuse conflicts and help us approach problems with a clearer, more balanced mindset. And it really works. It takes some practice, and it's something that you have to continuously talk to yourself about, But if you make a concerted effort to work on it, you can learn how to manage your emotions and to stay calm, even in stressful situations, by just realizing that what is going on with your own life, what is it that you're actually dealing with, and then just doing some of the other techniques that I've just mentioned. Moreover, build a toolbox of healthy coping mechanisms. Exercise, hobbies, spending time with loved ones, or engaging in creative activities can all serve as outlets for managing stress and negative emotions. Find what works best for you and and make time for it regularly. And I'm trying to be better about that, because I live hours, 7.5 hours from some of my family, and then 8 hours from another family member. But I have to literally make time and go be around them, or they come around me, or something like that. So it can be, I have a lot that I have to deal with, and people don't really understand that, they don't understand what I go through, but I've learned how to cope with it. Lastly, practice self-compassion. We're all human, and we all make mistakes, and that's so true. And I talk about that in my religious videos. I usually do two theological videos, but I'm just doing one right like today I only did one. But most of the time when I get back to where I'm into my regular schedule, I'll go back to my two theology lessons, and one is a meditation and the other one is a devotion. But that helps me. I just happen to love God, so I turn everything over to Him, and He helps me to manage everything. But find what works for you. Instead of beating ourselves up over perceived failures, treat yourself with kindness and understanding. Learning from your experiences and use that. Learn from your experiences and use them as opportunities for growth. And that's something we all should do. And even though I'm an older adult, that's something I work on every day. I do. I'm not telling you things. I'm not suggesting these things for you that I don't do myself. And they work. It takes time. You have to continuously work at it. And I work at it every day, 7 days a week. A lot of this is me recording what I'm already working on, because I'm hoping maybe somebody else can benefit from it. But what I'm discussing with you, these are actual things that I work on, but I'm presenting it to you through video because maybe somebody else can get something out of it, you know. But this is what I actually do. The things that I'm discussing with you, these are things that I actually do. I really do. And they're things that I believe. Some things might be corny to some people, but for me, it works, you know. I want to be a balanced person, you know. And so I take corrective steps to try to make my life better, you know. I'm the only one that can do that. Nobody can do that for me. Just like you, you know. You have to decide to take control of your own health and your own emotions so that you can better manage how you interact with other people. In conclusion, emotional regulation is a skill that can transform our lives, and it is. And it takes practice, especially when you're used to being wound up all the time. And when you have high-stress jobs, even in jobs that aren't, you know, that some may not consider high stress. They might be high stress for the people that are actually doing the work, you know. By cultivating self-awareness, practicing mindfulness, fostering empathy, utilizing healthy coping mechanisms, and showing ourselves compassion, we can navigate life's ups and downs with grace and resilience. So let's commit to mastering this inevitable skill. Excuse me, I said that wrong. Excuse me. So let's commit to mastering this invaluable skill and unlocking our potential, our full potential for happiness and success.